Tesla. All right. You can cut out that other shit.
Seager, who walked 5 times on Sunday in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Goal swung, right field. Forget about it. Rangers strike first. Tone setter.
Hey, bitch, I'm from Texas, where we still riding swangers and put diamonds in our
Definitely pitch to Garver and walk Seager.
He does, and it's pulled down the line. There's actually a changeup, and it was pulled down the line. Garver delivers again. 2-run double, 3-0 Texas.
Adolis Garcia will bat next. Rangers again, runners at second and third with 2 men out here.
Garcia gets up on top of that ball, hammers it to left field.
taught me keep my
What a swing!
weapon and never
It's
trust a nigga or a bitch cause it's expected. No killers from the country, they ride horses and throw seldom. Got niggas in the east ride ATVs with Mac 11s. First off, you better remember what that sign say before you come down here to this bitch. Don't mess with Texas. Cause you know everybody around this bitch got guns, nigga. Hey, see y'all from Texas. We got Beyonce traded
80 pitches right now, so he's at 80, so you figure this is probably going to be his last inning.
And that's in there for a called third strike. Oh, he dotted the outside corner with that fastball and punches out Hayes for 2 gone here. And that brings up Jordan Westberg.
Game Nate has done it again.
And that is likely it for Eovaldi here today. 7 innings of 1-run ball as he takes off his cap and heads back to that first base dugout.
There are 2 outs, and Jordan Westberg is the last hope for the Orioles.
And the Texas Rangers are going to the championship series. Bruce Bochy's club sweeps the 101-win Baltimore Orioles. Hot stretch at the right time.
My name is Mark Followill. You're listening to another dumb podcast. These guys are freaking morons.
Another dumb podcast. No, I like it because it's not dumb.
It's called Another Dumb Podcast.
That makes sense. So you could have just said, I'm doing another dumb podcast.
Yeah. Again, basketball dumb guy over here. Sorry.
On the dumb podcast.
See, that's what's great about being offline, right?
Yep. I mean, I got the Twitter back, but I just slowly slowed down using it and I deactivated it for a bit. I'll come back, but I think staying offline, it's just like, oh, whatever.
Just none of that shit even matters.
Yeah, it's like
whatever.
Who cares?
Yeah, I think that's a good way to be. I honestly wish I was, and I think I inadvertently am more offline as I've gotten older, just because I've been busy. It's not like it's not a matter of, I got kids and work, mostly work, and I can't just be. I don't perpetually online like some people.
Oh yeah, and that was it too. Like during the week, I was like, do I really want to sit the few momentary time the few downtime I have just sitting there getting angry at something I read online and trying to argue with someone? Yeah. No, I don't want to do that anymore. That's kind of stupid. A waste of my time.
Or it's a waste of everyone's time, for sure. Okay, well, welcome, everybody. This is, I have Taco with me, which it's been a while. I think it's been over a year since you've been on the podcast, I think.
Probably.
Maybe not. No. I think we talked about the Cleveland Balloon Festival or whatever.
I think we did one after that too, but I'm not sure.
Maybe. You may be right. So it hasn't been that long, but it does feel like a long time. So I think at the beginning of this podcast, I'm actually going to put in the most dumb thing that I've done, but it actually felt cool. I did a Rangers compilation of them.
Like you.
Yeah.
You talking about the Rangers?
No, not us talking about it. Like the Rangers, like highlights of them winning the game or whatever.
Did you watch the game on what was that? 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Whatever that was. What day that was?
Yeah.
That stadium was so fucking loud.
Dude, I've been saying this since the first time I ever got in that stadium. The stadium was, I think, I want to say, and it was a Saturday, but it was when the Rangers were terrible. One of the worst. I think Dallas Keuchel was pitching that night, and he got lit up. I know. Can you believe that Dallas Keuchel played for the Rangers? I know. No one remembers that. And it was like, I want to say it was a little over half full, but maybe not even that.
Yeah.
And it was loud as hell. And I just looked over at my wife. I said, if the Rangers ever go to the World, well, I'm sure they're called the World Series, or not the World Series, but if they go into the playoffs of some sort, this place will be so fucking loud.
So, yeah, it was I can't remember. I think it was after that Garcia homer to go up 6. The stadium was so loud that, like, the crowd was so loud that it clipped the broadcast audio and it dropped it out.
Yeah.
And so they had to like readjust. And I was like, I've never seen that on TV where a stadium is so loud.
I wonder if there's
up the broadcast
something
audio.
with that stadium. Like, you know where it was that thing where like the AT&T or the Death Star could never get loud enough? And that's actually been proven wrong. That's not exactly true. It was just like, because they had like college, huge college games there.
Yeah.
And it's been loud as hell.
8 and 8. Yeah, you keep putting 8 and 8 Cowboys teams in there. The crowd's not really into it. No, it's impossible. It can't get loud.
No, it's just they're miserable and they're tired. But even the Cowboys have put up loud stuff. But they did something in that Rangers whatever. I don't know if we picked the nickname for that place, but the
Gilf.
The Gilf. Yes, the Gilf. I don't think anybody's. I don't know what they did as far as the acoustics there, but it is so loud, and I can't imagine if.
They must have designed it. Yeah, you're right. They must have designed it in some way to where it amplifies and echoes the sound.
Because
what they did.
Because I was saying, like, a game that's not even that loud. I would say, going back when we went over to the for that college Big 12 college baseball thing.
Yeah.
The freaking Arkansas fans, that was so fucking loud.
Yeah.
I'd never heard. Yeah. So kudos to, you didn't make it look real pretty outside. It's a very beautiful stadium inside, but, kudos to the acoustics. So
I don't care what the stadium looks like on the outside. If the inside looks and feels nice, which it does, that place is great to go watch a ball game.
Oh, yeah.
And the immediate surrounding area is very nice. Rangers Live or Texas Live, whatever it is. That place is fantastic. They did a good job.
Well, we'll see how long it lasts. I still think it's going to be pretty nice because they've already started another high rise over there. So it's turning into like I want it to be a really nice place, not a. I think I'll get stabbed by a hobo out here. I don't feel hobo stabbings going on there. So that's helpful.
I mean, you're in Arlington, so there's a possibility that could always come true.
If you get more towards the industrial district over there, you're gonna get. There is a hobo stabbing possibilities, but I think it's pretty low. So, and I'm sure Taco didn't listen to the last episode, but me and Jacob and Dustin and Brandon, I don't know what Brandon said at the time, but we did something right. We actually predicted the Rangers winning. I didn't think we'd do it. We did.
I think the Rangers losing, what was that, the 3 out of the 4 against the last 3 out of the 4 when they only needed 1. I think that lit a fire in them. They're like, we were this close.
And we just fucked it up.
We're not going to do that again.
No, yeah. No, I don't know what it was. I just think, me and the guys last week were going down, like, because we were legitimately like, okay, I've seen what Baltimore's doing. I think I know that one young catcher, but everyone else, we have no idea who they are. And we were going through the list, and we're like, there is no way this Rangers team should lose to these nobodies.
Yep.
It just did not make sense. And I guess we'll talk about Israel and Palestine later. But did you? There was it was so funny, and I didn't put it on Twitter just because everybody's so uptight about everything. But
yeah, you have to have an opinion, a strong one way or the other.
But their pitcher Kramer, I guess he pitched in the World Classic for Team Israel, and they had it's reporting is so lame at times because they always have to bring it to something that's going on.
Yeah.
And so they I didn't even read the article. It was just basically tonight Kramer pitches for the Orioles and he also represents Team Israel during the whole thing. And you're like, I don't think that this is, I don't know.
And do you think that he's probably like, I don't fucking care right now. I'm trying to win a baseball game.
He did not care at all. And maybe he should have, I don't know. Maybe he should care. Maybe the Israel-Palestine thing really got to him. That's why he didn't pitch good.
Oh, maybe so. He cared too much.
He cared too much. It really shook him. So I don't know. I hate to make fun of it, but I was just like, I saw the post and I was like, hey man, I get your whole plight, but you're going down tonight, dork. Like
I don't care that your country's going through war and turmoil. I'm gonna beat your ass.
The fucking Garcia's gonna go yard on you tonight, bro. Like it's going down. I do not care. So yeah, dude, I am full on Rangers. It does not feel, obviously it's kind of like your first kiss or whatever. It's not as exciting as whenever they won, the pennant back in 2010 or whatever, but it still feels pretty good. So.
Imagine if they go.
Yeah.
The hype and the anticipation after
I'm actually getting, look at this. I'm actually getting chills a little bit. Think about that. And I know it's not going to be easy because Houston are a big bag of bitches. I hate them, but they're going to be fucking tough. It's not an easy team to beat, but if they do catch something, you know what? Anything can happen. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and a lot of sports playoffs is you get hot at the right time, and even Bochy said that in that Game 3 post-game interview right on the field. He's like, we're just getting hot at the right time. So he's like, it's hard to beat that. So I'm like, I hope that's it. I hope you're just figuring out groove of things right now.
Yeah, but that does seem a little kind of it's just
cocky.
It's discrediting a little bit. So yeah, I get it. They are getting hot, but they are still like one of the best offensive teams.
That's true
in the league. So it's like, dude, I mean, but the problem is hitting is
that's not their problem.
Yeah, no, it's a bullpen issue. And then if they do get a good pitcher, I mean, they can just if you get a pitcher who's on fire, it doesn't matter how great your offense is. No one's hitting them that night. So
yeah,
I don't know. I'm excited. I think they have a damn good chance. I think. I guess I hope. I don't know.
Yeah, I fucking hope.
I really
hope.
How
we feel. We'll see after we feel after tomorrow.
Yeah. No. They're starting on Sunday.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. They're starting on Sunday, so they get a nice little break. Just kind of relax. But I actually work for a company who's based out of Houston, and I love my company. I really do. But that's one of the worst things. They're all Houston fans.
They're all Astros fans, yeah.
Oh yeah, they like send an email. We are now the official of Houston Astros. I'm like, who fucking cares? Fuck them. So.
I got to read you this. Speaking of that, I got sent something by my family today. It's a screenshot of some, I don't know, from some Astros fans. Taking the name Texas was such a dick move. We were here first. I'm still salty about it. It's fine when you're the only team in the state, but even the Marlins saw the writing on the wall when the Rays were coming into the league. MLB shouldn't have allowed it. Fuck the Arlington Rangers.
I love it. I'll drink them tears, man.
It's the Aggie thing. It's the same thing as what Aggies complain about. Like, you're just TU. Okay, sure, you were there first. Why didn't you fucking pick the name?
Yeah,
then?
Go for it.
You could have been the Texas Colt 45
Texas Colt 45.
University of Texas.
Yeah, whatever.
You could have done that. You decided not to.
Yeah, and we just said, hey, that's right for the picking. We'll just take this entire state. So yeah, that's what we did. That's what we do. So yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping. I mean, I don't know if. I really hope Max Scherzer comes back. Just to make something a little deeper, Chapman fucking stinks right now. He
Boy, does he.
He fucking stinks. And I kind of thought it was kind of always. You don't follow baseball Twitter, Rangers Twitter, and it is always just on fire at all times. Like you would have swore the team was like when I was, I'm busy and I actually don't have fucking Bally's either, so I can't watch the Rangers all the time. And I'm always like, God, is this team really just awful? And I look at the like standings. I go, well, they're in first place. Why is everybody talking like they're in last place? Very bitter fan base, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I think they just kind of got a little. I mean, it's just fucking baseball, dude. Baseball's just you get really hot. There was a time when they were stinking out the place, and then they fucking streaked on. It's just baseball's different like that.
Plus, you play 162 games a season. You're gonna have some down moments. You're gonna have some real down moments.
Oh, I did want to talk about that part. A lot of people were making fun of the Rangers celebrating or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And I will admit, the baseball celebrations do seem a little excessive. But what I will say is they did just play 162 games and they finally got, it's a big release is what it is. You have a long drawn out kind of thing and now you finally get to the
we did it. We get to play on. Why wouldn't we celebrate?
So when we clinch, we celebrate. When we clinch the wild card, we celebrate. When we win the ALDS, we celebrate. When we win the pennant, we celebrate. There's a potential. Hold on. So when they 2, 3, 4, they might celebrate 6 times. Am I wrong?
Clinch
playoff, win playoff,
wild card win,
ALDS
win, LCS win, World Series win,
World Series. They could possibly pop champagne 5 times. Okay, that does seem excessive when you count it out like that, but still.
No, I hope they do it now. I hope they make that a bit.
Oh, dude!
Forever a bit now, just to piss
they should
off
do it
Astros fans.
They should do it every win after they beat the Astros. And they won't do it for
Astros win. Pop a champagne bottle.
They won't do a World Series.
We fucking did it.
Dude, if you had the balls, because I know that would totally backfire, but if you had the absolute balls to be like, yeah, we're just going to do it all the time. Because you know what? Fuck y'all. That's what happens. Yeah, I just think there is a kind of release with that. But did you see? Well, you didn't. Did you watch the end of when Houston clinched last night?
No.
At the end of it, and it's on FS1, which because I was for a second there, I'll explain why. But Dusty Baker comes up and he goes, "I'll take the World Series because there's one person who's supposed to like do a talk and then they all start doing champagne." Which, by the way, it is a little lame. It's cool when you do the champagne a little bit. Then you're like champagne in with Altuve, and then you got to go, where's Bregman at? I want to champagne with him too. It's kind of just so goofy. But they get Justin Verlander. Am I saying his right name? Justin Verlander. And they're like, all right, you're going to talk. And then Justin Verlander proceeds to drop F-bombs, like 10 F-bombs in like 2 sentences. And I was like looking at the side. I was like, what channel is this on? I'm like, oh, it's FS1. Okay. So you're outside of it. I was like, dude, they would have kept us on Fox. That would have been fucking unreal. And it was, I wish I would have had that, but regardless. Okay, let's move on.
All right.
Rangers are awesome.
Good.
Are we approved? Okay. And excited. Yeah. Now, I can't say the reason I have you on here is because of Nazis with tacos, but it's only because no one else wanted to answer tonight. But no, I'm just
That's fine. When I saw that, I was genuinely so confused. I was like, Nazis getting tacos? What the? I was like, what does that mean? I have to answer.
Yeah, you're like, now.
I was like, I'm intrigued.
Now I'm intrigued. Now I don't have the full story. Like I'd heard. So the Torchy's tacos over there by the hospital district in Fort Worth. I don't know if you're aware of where that is. I've actually gotten tacos there many times. So I was outraged. No, I just some TikTok went viral, and then the Star Telegram picked it up because that's basically how journalism goes nowadays.
Yep.
And it's so well. Hold on, there was another. Maybe the Star Telegram got it too. But the big story was, and we talked to Jennifer, whatever, who was there at the Torchy's Tacos, where Nazis came in to eat tacos. They were just like,
oh
my.
Oh no, the horror.
I was like,
I hope. Okay, if you're saying Nazis come in eating tacos, I want them in the full Hugo Boss, blacked out.
Yeah, they did it way lamer. They really did look like. First, I made the joke. I was like, they kind of looked like Prince Harry whenever he dressed up as a Nazi. Like it was kind of like.
Oh, so they're wearing like what, pleated khakis and like a
I don't know,
white button-down polo.
Oh God, should I show you? I gotta find this because that'll help your all I gotta do is put his Nazi taco.
Nazi tacos.
Yeah.
No, I might pop up.
Yeah. Well, look, there you are. Okay. Here, let's play this. Hold on. I have too many tabs open. Damn it. I need a microphone stand. I had Dustin play.
The city of Fort Worth is not tolerating the rhetoric being spread by one group that brought their symbol of hate into a local restaurant. Tinsley, a group of Nazi sympathizers was recorded dining inside a Fort Worth restaurant this weekend. And for the people who witnessed that, they aren't just concerned about the messaging, but also the timing following the attack on Israel by Hamas.
All right. Yeah, we're
bringing it back to geopolitics.
Bringing it back to the. It's like, it's bad enough having Nazis, but when the Palestinians are attacking Jews as well, or Israelites, that's bad. It's like, I don't know. I mean,
seems like one is way worse than the other.
I was like. I guess it would be just like, I feel like someone has just bombed me. It's like, no, you just saw an unfriendly message in a Torchy's Tacos.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, I think a guy who's dressed as a Nazi, however he is, trying to get some tacos versus, I don't know, political rapes and the murder of children. I think that's a little bit worse.
It's just I think we should just kind of put it in perspective a little bit.
But,
yeah, maybe a hot take. Yeah, maybe. Let's listen up a little more because maybe they do have the video in there.
Fox 4's Deon Anglin joins us now.
Deon Anglin, got to get her there.
To this incident, Deon.
Hi there, Clarice. Well, the Fort Worth Botanic Garden here is another spot where that same group was seen putting its flyers on vehicles here. The Fort Worth, city-owned venue says it acted swiftly.
Just got to ask, do you really think there's a lot of, what do you think of the potential? You're now papering the botanical gardens. You're just going there to see some butterflies and some plants and stuff, and you're just like, never really thought about that.
This whole thing. I'm here for the nature and all these trees. I've never once considered the tenets of National Socialism.
I just don't think
now that this flyer is here, I think,
dude, I mean, as a former salesman, I mean, I guess you gotta keep going. Every no is just one step closer to a yes. So, I don't know.
And to go on the other side, that's possibly the worst, most annoying way you could go about it if you're that group.
Yeah, like
you go out to your car. Oh, I've just spent 2 to 3 hours in the sun. I'm beating down. I'm sweating. I'm hot. I need to go get some water and some food. Oh, some jackass has left some flyer on my car. I don't care what it's for. I'm throwing it away.
It does not okay. I will tell you right now, you could be I'm trying to now that I was about to say, well, you could be advocating for the Palestinians or Israel or whatever, but you could be doing something really like, baby cancer, whatever the heck. Yeah. And I would still be like, why did you put this garbage on my windshield? I do not want this at all. So, yeah, Nazis, you're already behind the 8 ball. Like, I don't know. Like, that's not the best way of going.
This tactic is not winning you any favors.
Oh, dude, the hot mayor's in this. Hold on.
He says needs to be said.
We've seen these idiots do this in other places, frankly. They've tried Dickey's Arena. They hand out this propaganda on flyers.
Strong words from Fort Worth Mayor Matty Parker.
Hottest mayor in the
I gotta say, area. I love it when they do that with interviews, when they start interviewing like whoever it is speaking, and they 6 words in, they just cut them off and start talking over them. Like, what'd you get the interview then?
Yeah, it's like, I would be like that too. Like, dude, the fucking mayor took its time to fucking sit there and do this interview with you, and you go, well, I think these idiots have, and now also. It's just like, cut it right off. Okay, let's keep going here.
Regarding a group of neo-Nazi clad individuals seen around the city.
That's it.
Most recently, this past weekend, dining at this Torchy's Tacos.
Why does it look like Dale Gribble from behind?
Dale Gribble.
And putting flyers on vehicles at city-owned Botanic Garden.
I think the timing was specific in this situation. As Israel was at war with Hamas, you were going to continue to see that. 4th PD is on guard.
The images from Sunday, just one day after the Hamas attack in Israel, show men wearing swastika armbands, also carrying bags with the symbol that is associated with white extremists and their anti-Semitic views.
We have to refuse to allow people like that to live peacefully in our communities because little things do add up and you see them fester. And that type of anti-Semitism, unfortunately, is under the surface.
We were getting our drink.
Okay, I want to leave this lady out here for a second. Taco, how old are you, Taco?
30.
You're 30 now. I am 36. How many interactions have you had with the National Socialist Party?
Let's see. I'd have to say 0.
Yeah, 0. I mean, honestly, we're gonna keep watching this video in a second. Here's how this should have been like, because it's just outrage, and they're just like, I can't believe I saw this. It should have been like treated like the same, like if you saw. Like, put something very rare. And like, if a unicorn walked through the middle of Torchy's, I think people would. They would have the same amount of like, I can't believe this fucking happened. Like, and I would be laughing it off, going, "Is a fucking Nazi in here right now?"
Okay, when was the last time you were in Denton? Because I'm bringing up a very specific point. When was the last time you were in Denton?
It's been a while. It's been a long while.
Okay, you know the flat Earth guy, right?
Oh, okay. I don't know the flat Earth guy, but go ahead.
Okay, so there's this guy in Denton who, and I think it's like maybe 2 or 3 dudes that live in the same house, and they've got all these like flat Earth things on the painted on their side of their house, like whatever their sayings and phrases are,
right?
And like their cars are they're old, they're beat up, and their cars are like giant American flags, and it still says like Google 40 proofs, whatever that means, and like a bunch of other flat Earth stuff. It's like, that's how you should like react when you see those people.
Yeah,
it's
there we go.
It's the same way, like, okay, it's that fucking weirdo
I
again.
Can't believe the flat Earther guy's here.
Yeah, like, okay, great. Because it's only ever been like these 3 dudes ever. They're clearly not winning anybody over.
Yeah. No, and I think that's a good point. It really should be just full, not so much, I can't believe, like, if you went to Torchy's Tacos and the fucking flat Earth dudes come through and you go, I can't believe this. People are gonna think that the Earth is flat, and it's like, no,
no. People are just gonna look at the guy and go, "What a fucking moron!"
What a fucking
and like be annoyed
idiot.
and want to leave earlier.
Exactly. Like, let's get our food and let's go. And but yeah, that's honestly how this. And that was my initial reaction. And I think I'm a sane person, and my initial reaction was, oh my God, there was a fucking Nazi at Torchy's Tacos. And now I'm about to watch this lady. I think this is the lady that kind of came out with the video, and she was just appalled. So.
And that type of anti-Semitism, unfortunately, is
kind of
under the surface.
We were getting our drinks, and that's when I noticed the guy with the armband, and kind of looked at my mom like, that's got to be a costume. Like, there's no way that they would come out here like that.
Jessica Gregorio and her mother.
Yeah.
Now I've got a question. Speaking of what I said earlier,
exactly.
Let's say someone shows up with the full Hugo Boss, like, the black, really nice looking suits, or the Nazi uniform. Are you going to think, oh, that guy's clearly just wearing a costume now?
Yeah.
Like, you're going to go, oh, okay, that guy, he put a lot of time and effort into his cosplay.
Bravo, dude. If you come up with a full-on, like, Valkyrie, like, type, you know.
Is that what you're going to think? Is it because it was so low effort? You're like, this guy's serious because he barely tried at all.
Just, whatever. Just one little armband. Golly.
Stopped by Torchy's Tacos that day, and after a couple of minutes,
I could just tell that it was not a costume. Like, this was actually a group meeting. For me, it was definitely triggering to see that these people were so
triggering.
It
was super triggered. Just super triggered. I
want to ask this lady.
Yeah.
It was that triggering, huh?
It was really triggering.
Did you forget to grab your tacos and leave?
Yeah,
did you put down food, grab your phone to record it because you wanted to?
She wanted to be on TikTok. She blasted it straight onto TikTok.
She was so upset that she wanted to partake in this charade more.
Yeah. No, I would. If you were truly triggered, you would have ran right out of there, going, "My God, the Nazis have returned." And,
oh my God, they're back.
They're back. Did
I
you know
that? Oh God, my neighbor is Jewish. I gotta go warn him.
Yeah. Don't you know what's going on right now in Israel? How dare you? It's like, okay.
comfortable to be out in public.
She recorded them with her cell phone, and that prompted a heated exchange.
After I had made comments about being a proud Jew, they said that's why you're getting blasted in Israel. And so for me, I'm not from Israel, so I'm not getting blasted, but I'm going to prevent something like that happening to me here.
Since the incident, the restaurant.
Yeah. That's really what's going on in Israel and Palestine right now. Not enough people stepping up.
Yeah.
Yeah. She would not. If old Jessica was in Israel right now, she'd be stopping this.
Yeah, it's a shame. Those two, all those Israelites are out there on their own.
Yeah, they're over there just like, we just let them.
No help, no support, no $2 billion sent from the United States annually since the last 40, 50 years. They're just out there on their own.
I can't. This seems like parody at this point. I mean, this lady, and by the way, I've been in DFW for a long time. I swear to God, I know every Jew in DFW, and it's very small.
Oh, Hoff, where's he at now?
Who?
Hoffinator?
I don't know. Oh, is he? Yeah, I didn't know he was a Jewish.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay, well, I knew him, so there you go. I didn't. But I mean, it's not prevalent.
He was just hiding, I guess.
I mean, what are the odds that I feel like I'm about to tell a joke? So a Nazi and a Jew go in Torchy's Tacos, and then she made a TikTok.
Okay, I want to see that now. I want to see the costume because she was not as concerned when she thought it was a costume.
I think
So when it's obviously a costume, I want to see that guy walking in with a guy that looks like a rabbi who's full on.
That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious.
What are people thinking then?
Yeah, I know. Okay, let's see if there's anything further on this.
Put out a statement in part saying.
Oh, okay. By the way, Torchy's Tacos had to come out and say, you know what? Not a big fan of Nazis. I'm
glad they took that stance. It's real controversial
they probably,
to do that.
The manager probably had to shoot that up to corporate. Corporate had to have emergency boardroom meeting and say, guys,
is it okay if we disparage these guys a little bit?
I just want to let you know there was a Nazi in the restaurant. We just need to have a yay or nay. You think we should speak out against this? I don't know. It probably took a few hours to let this go. Emergency Zoom meeting and all that. Get this together. Be like, should we denounce? Okay, sorry.
Let us be clear. We do not stand for hate and do not support this group. It goes on to say when the group...
Shocked. Because I heard they had a full-on meeting in there.
Yeah, I thought you loved hate.
Dude, Torchies, there is a goddamn devil on the sign. You know?
That's a good point.
That is a good point, right?
That's an actual good point.
I'm not going to lie, dude. There's a goddamn devil on there. I mean, it's ready to go, so...
You think that Torchies would love the bad? We use devil imagery in our advertisement.
Just saying, where do you think Hitler is? If there was a heaven or hell, he's probably in hell. So he would definitely eat at Torchies Tacos.
To come back after the exchange with Gregorio, they were not allowed. Mayor Maddie Parker hopes other Fort Worth businesses are mindful.
Not in my Fort Worth, and not in your city either, right? And what's deeply concerning is that you're also seeing people be emboldened by that type of behavior, neo-Nazis here in Texas that are acting out towards our Jewish community, and I have no tolerance for it.
Okay, one question.
Way to better stand there.
One question, Mayor of Fort Worth. Where has this happened?
Yeah, I need to know.
Where have you seen this?
Can we do like we have the offenders, the sexual offenders list? The dots. I need a dot.
Where has Nazi harassment
exactly?
been reported in Texas?
I might start an app. Like if you have, like whenever in San Francisco where they track human feces.
Yeah, the fecal waste map.
Yeah. I'll do that for the Nazis, and I'm sure it'll be like chicken pox, right?
This is gonna pop up everywhere.
Yeah, you're like, oh my god, I was what's that place called? Damn it, I was gonna do something clever, but I was at Whataburger and I saw a Nazi. Like
I was the honey butter chicken biscuit sandwich.
Golly, I was going to Dutch Brothers, and I was in there, and there's a Nazi out there. He had a full on what is an old Mercedes?
No, they weren't going to Dutch Bros. They were just passing through Dutch Bros so they could get to the French pastry that was next door.
Yeah, they were at the check stop. They were
committing more crimes than the check stop.
So they're doing war crimes at check. They were slow checks. Okay, so that was it, man. So what do you think? You think this is a prevalent issue that we need to have?
It sounds like the biggest slow news day story of all time.
And there's actual news going on. I think
did they show up and start harassing and yelling at people and trying to be violent? Because it didn't sound like it.
No, it sounds like they were just calmly eating, and then they were somebody said something to him. He's like, "Hey, I'm Jewish," and he's like, "Well, I don't really like Jews." How dare they? Well, yeah, they're Nazis. They probably don't like Jews.
You bring up a good point. That's always how could they say that? Well, they tell you what they believe. Yeah, so why are you shocked when they say something like, I don't like the Jews, or you should be dead in Israel, or whatever. It's well, what did you expect them to say? That's what they already said.
Yeah. I would be shocked if they've been listen, I'm Jewish. And he's like, well, actually, my brother's Jewish, so it's no big deal. I mean, it's like that would be shocking. I would be like, whoa. Like, I have a cousin.
You must hate your brother.
I have a cousin that's Jewish. I'd be like, wow, that's shocking. But when they're like being Nazis, I'd have been like, well, that tracks. That tracks.
Wait a minute. There's a movie that's the movie. It's I think it's called Believer, and it is called Believer. Yes, it stars Ryan Gosling.
Believer
as an believer.
Okay, believer.
Believer as an ethnically Jewish man who becomes a neo-Nazi.
Oh yeah. That's a wild ass movie. Oh my god.
That's not a very good movie, mind you.
It's not a great movie. It's an over the top like.
And I remember a scene at the end after he's found out that he's Jewish, or everybody else finds out that he's Jewish, and he's still like being a neo-Nazi, and he's like, I've thought about this stuff before, and it's whenever people seem to hate the Jews, they always seem to lose. So maybe we could like try a different tactic. And they're like, well, you're only saying that because you're Jewish. It's like, well, yes, but no, because I'm also one of you.
Is it the journalist scene? No, that's a different.
No.
Okay.
I don't think you should play that one on the podcast. That scene is something else.
Okay, sorry. Is he really going hard?
In the journalist scene? Oh yeah.
Oh god.
A week or so.
I probably shouldn't play any of this. Okay, go watch The Believer. I think I've only seen scenes of that movie.
Don't go watch The Believer. It sucks. It's a bad movie.
Yeah, I mean, go watch American History X. That's obviously the best Nazi movie, right?
Yeah.
I mean, not the best Nazi movie, but the best movie that has Nazis, by the way. I watched, there's this Legion of Skanks. Big J always brings up his favorite scene in American History X was the like the Nazis beat the black guys on the basketball court, and it was just like
just blow the smoke directly in his face. Oh.
Yeah, no, it's just like, man, you want to talk about fiction? When would that have ever happened? Like, but it was also like he was making fun of how like if you watch that scene and then like let's say you watched it on tape and the tape just completely like broke and like you couldn't watch the movie, you just watched the end of the basketball thing, you would have walked away and been like, Nazis fucking rule.
Yeah, I guess they're so good at basketball and sporting.
God, dude, I think I might pick this whole thing. You don't watch the whole other half. You got to watch the whole. You got to watch the whole movie on American History X.
Oh no!
What's wrong?
My battery in my car is dead.
Oh Jesus!
Whoops!
You should turn it on. Whoa,
well, that sucks.
I can definitely hear it. I heard the click click.
You hear the click click click?
Was 40. Have you been in there for 40 minutes?
Yep. Oh well, that gives me an excuse not to go to work tomorrow.
Well, you just go jump it real quick. But all right.
I could jump it right now, but I want to not to go to work tomorrow.
Well, hope they don't listen to the podcast. Okay, let's move on.
This won't be up. This won't be up in 12 hours.
I might put this together real quick before I go. Let's move down the list here. So we did Rangers. I think we did really good on that Nazi taco thing. I think that was pretty good.
Yeah, it's just one final thought. It's just the biggest like, who cares? Like, it's one thing if they're coming in there and they're like harassing people and all this shit, but they're doing nothing. And you're doing nothing either. You were so scared, but you also wanted to like be antagonistic, and clearly they did too, but without actually doing anything. So like,
wait, are y'all talking about the OU locker room celebration?
Were they hiling to somebody? What's going on? What was going on in the locker room? No, we were talking about Nazi tacos. So.
Oh yeah.
Me and Taco did actually pretty good little Nazi taco segment there. So, did you have any final thoughts as we wrap this portion up?
Yeah, get the boring stuff over with.
That was it. It was funny though. It was,
and the headline sounds so crazy. Nazis in a taco shop in Texas. What could happen? It's like, oh, nothing happened. Nothing did happen.
Yeah.
It's just no. It was just boring.
How many people did they curb? None. You don't have to lay out on that. That would have been pretty shocking.
Okay, y'all are tripping for doing this so early, man. I got sports on.
What do you have on?
I got a 14 parlay going.
What do you have?
14 parlay.
14 parlay.
Oh,
I got
14.
I thought you said 14 too.
No,
I was like, and you're up what, 7 or what?
$1 to win 100,000.
That would have been pretty gnarly.
Come on, Chennai Super Kings.
Yeah.
We need this.
Are you betting on Benedict or whatever?
I'm betting. I have West Virginia, Stars, Chiefs, and Braves.
Braves? There's no way the Braves win.
I know the Braves are so fucking sorry. That was the one but they had Spencer Strider on the mound, so I went with it.
It really sounds like the national media is willing to shoot the Braves directly in the head just to make sure the Phillies get into the playoff. Like,
I think the national media wants the Braves.
Really?
Yeah, they want the Braves.
Oh, okay.
They were going to bat for so the Braves were complaining about them being too good, and they're like, why do other teams get to have their best pitchers and stuff? It's like, well, they've been playing more games. You got to take a break because you were better. Like,
yeah, this shit's
we're
so
supposed to,
dumb, man.
like, we're supposed to feel sorry for you because you got a bye because you won your division.
You know who wishes they had a bye? Tampa Bay.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Like, they think, oh, we won 100 games. When's the World Series start? Wait, we didn't make the World Series? Yeah, you still have to play games in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Makes no sense to me what anybody's complaining about.
I will say, though, on the Dumb Zone, they did bring up, Blake and Jake did bring up that the baseball playoffs do suck. And I agree.
Okay. Well, how would you fix it?
I would keep the playoff game, which I don't mind. I don't mind the playoff game.
What playoff game?
The wild card playoff game. Sorry,
okay,
that sounded really stupid what I just said. But the wild card playoff game, I don't mind, because at least it's not that one game playoff. The one game playoff was terrible because anybody could win a one.
Are you saying you're gonna want? Are you gonna want the division series all in one, like home field advantage for all 5 games?
No. I think the ALDS deserves to be a 7-game.
How about this?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. I
agree with that.
All right, but I would shorten the regular season to like 155 games, and then
absolutely shorten the regular season,
and then make the DS best of 7.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with that. But where you can make, like, that's what's so great about hockey is that the playoffs come on and it's like, damn, now it's like the new season of the playoff hockey, you know?
Yeah, that's why you got to shorten the season.
Yeah, and I agree. But, I don't believe that they'll do that, but I just think the ALDS should be a little bit 7 games.
Yeah, because if you just kept it as is and you made the DS best of 7, you're like pushing Thanksgiving for the season.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
And then they report in February. So
if you win, you get a week off.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you get like a week off, and you're like, you have to get ready for spring training, right?
Yeah, you got to. You take like a day off, to take the kids to school, and then fly back out for training.
Right,
Obviously,
I got to go to Arizona real quick, for the week. Do you remember Scott? I think it was Scott Boras. I think he made the play that the World Series should be 9 games.
Fuck that.
Did you remember that?
No,
Did you
way
remember
too long.
that?
I think I do remember that. It was, and I heard that about in the Stanley Cup playoffs last season too, when Boston went down after 7 games. Someone said they're like, it should be we should shorten the series to whatever. It's like, I can't remember what the exact argument was, but whatever it was basically well, Boston should have just been automatically did it because they were the better team.
Yeah,
It's like,
why don't you just decide who you want in the
Yeah,
in the
and it's
final,
like,
and
that's
then
what
not
the-
even have a playoff?
like that's what the whole fucking point of this series
Just
is.
Put it to a Twitter vote.
Yeah.
Who do you want to win?
Did you hear the it was a fun TikTok where I think it was, God, I'm gonna get the names wrong, but it was former basketball players talking about, like, do you believe the NBA is rigged? And he goes, listen, I ain't saying it's rigged.
Oh no, there was another one, dude, where they flat out said it was. I can't remember who it was.
It was the guy from
But
the
they were-
Golden State,
like one of the bench players.
Andre
or-
Iguodala.
Yes, that's the same one when they were like, yeah, you know when they say a closeout game or a game 7 is the hardest game to win?
Yeah, there's
a reason why.
We can't win by 1. We got to win by 15 to win by 1.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, he's like, because that's what happened, I believe. I don't know. I'm strictly bullshitting. I'm still emotional about 2006 whenever the Mavs lost to the Heat, because that one seemed like it was just like, what the fuck?
Did I ever tell you my experience with that series?
Weren't you in Japan?
So.
Weren't you in Japan at that point?
No, I wasn't in Japan. Okay, so so they play the finals in June, right?
Yeah.
My boot camp report date was June 19th.
Your birthday.
Yes, my birthday. Just that was like total coincidence. But for my birthday, my parents took me out to the old Fox Sports Grill, and we watched.
What?
Oh, wait, back up. So actually, my dad.
You didn't go to the fan?
Was given. Huh?
Didn't go to the fan bar.
My dad got a. My dad
Cammy
got
and
a,
Liddy there, whatever their names were.
It was before that.
Yeah,
They were probably like.
Yeah, Cammy
middle
and Liddy
school.
was 2010, bro.
Yeah. So my dad, he got a, I guess it was like a war bonus suite ticket to game 1 of the finals.
It's war bonus.
So my dad let me have his ticket to the suite for game 1. And he told his work buddy that I was allowed to have 2 beers. Cause I was 19 at the time. So,
okay.
yeah. Yeah. So I went to that, Mavericks totally dominated. And then game 2 was like 2 days before I went to boot camp or something. And we watched that for my birthday as a family. And then I went to boot camp. We were up 2-0. So I'm in boot camp. It's not like we can check Twitter or anything in boot camp, right?
You don't see nothing.
So I got a letter in August with somebody telling me the Mavs actually lost the NBA title.
I don't think you've ever told me that.
I'm so depressed.
I don't think you've ever told me that.
I'm sitting there in boot camp, like, damn. Hope the Mavs finish that off. Hope they swept them.
I have a similar story with the Rangers in
Couldn't
2011.
fucking believe we lost.
So game 6, I was in Germany, and then
what were you doing there?
Just hanging out.
Uh-huh.
Trying to revive.
That's where he got radical.
Trying to get the revival going.
Oh yeah, no, I was just getting some tacos in Germany.
Yeah. Okay, that's where the name started.
So, stayed up way too late. Game 6, was pissed off, and the next morning I had to go on a camping trip in the middle of the Czech woods. Didn't come back for 4 or 5 days. And no internet, no nothing. I was like, I'm sure they fucking did it. There's no way they, after Nelly Cruz, the first thing I go is type in MLB.com, and I just see buy your St. Louis Cardinals merch now, and I'm like, mother.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Jump in the shower. I'm like, this fucking sucks. It's like, what happened?
Yeah, thankful for my drill instructors. They didn't give me much time to dwell on it.
This guy just pitches fastballs? What the hell? Sorry, they just went through Strider's pitch sequence, and it was 4-seam fastball. Change up, strike him out.
Yeah, they're not swinging at his off-speed stuff away.
Well, okay, let's move on. How did why am I stuttering here? How do you think what is it? Not the shootout, the Texas OU showdown.
Red River Shootout.
Red River Shootout.
Just call it the shootout. I've got many thoughts on that.
Oh, look at there. Taco.
Texas is not back.
Texas may have halted just a tad. Go ahead.
Pay the line, Bart.
I bet. I bet on Texas. So
no, I think
they covered, didn't they? No, they didn't.
No, they were
favorites.
Yeah, Texas minus 6.5.
I'm smoking crack.
Yeah, I got it at 5.5.
Yeah, my bad. Which I said they would cover.
I think it was one of the not worst called start games I've ever seen, but it's definitely up there.
That TCU one last year was pretty bad.
Yeah, like I said, not the worst, but it was up there. Oklahoma tried their absolute fucking hardest, and Texas was absolute dog shit.
Yeah, that was still.
Yeah, I didn't think they were dog shit.
They were not to the games that they've been playing the last few weeks. They have been nails. I felt.
Yeah, they weren't playing. Look, I get they beat Alabama, but Alabama played like total trash in that game too.
Well, I mean,
Milroe was ridiculous, man. Gabriel was way better than Milroe.
True, but it took them everything that they had to beat Texas in the last 20 seconds of the game. But
yeah, and it was good enough. I underestimated OU.
And that's one of the things I was going to. So Texas had the ball with, what was it, like 4:40 something left when they go score that touchdown. Take your fucking time.
No, I'm not a believer in that. I mean, you saw what happened when, okay, let's say they go down let's take our time. Well, we're down with the 1. Well, they got stopped on 4 straight plays from the 1. Like, if you can score, you better score, because it's not like a given. Oh, we'll just score whenever we want.
But knowing that your defense has not been able to stop them at all this game.
Yeah, but I still think, like, if you have an opportunity to score, you score. That's why I always make fun of people when they say, like, oh, they left too much time on the clock.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if you try to play God and say, oh, we'll score not now, but we'll score later, that's when you get stopped on the 1 4 straight times.
Yeah, and now, oh boy, that sequence. You run.
That's really where the game was won and lost. You can't get a yard, dude.
The same play 4 times in a row.
Yeah, they threw that screen on 4th down.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, sorry. 3 times in a row.
But you can't really. But you're at the 1, dude. You even got defensive tackles in there at fullback. You think if you run it 3 times, one's going to go in. It's like 99% chance that's going to happen.
I don't know.
That was just like the freak time where OU was able to stop it 3 times.
I said I wanted to talk about this game, and I think
I still think West Virginia beats OU.
I think I blanked out.
No,
I don't think so.
West Virginia frauds, man.
No.
So are Oklahoma, honestly. And I know Texas lost them and blah, blah, blah.
Oklahoma's good. I don't know if they're better than Texas, but they were just good enough in that game.
Oklahoma's got at least 1 loss coming, for sure. 1.
Home run, Nick Castellano. I can't say his name.
Fucking hell.
So.
Did he hit another fucking home run?
Yeah, he did.
He just said that.
He just
did. The Braves are such losers, man. I know. I'm trying to find the West
Virginia. Are you
behind?
Game. No,
I'm not
watching.
No, fuck the Braves, dude. The second time in a row I've bet on
West Virginia games on.
Strider is about to
Fox Sports 1.
Strider's about to fucking kill someone right now.
Houston looks like they're gonna get their first Big 12 victory.
Yep.
No,
Castellano. You think I made that up? I was. I felt like I was doing a bit where something really bad happens and you go, well, home run by Nick Castellano or whatever.
It was nice enough.
No, that guy.
It was of the Big 12 to give Houston.
This
week.
If you sure.
I apologize.
Did you see? Okay. You did, but the TCU game.
Yeah,
How many
played really well in that game?
How many?
Hey, hold on one second.
I think Martin said ended up being kind of full, like 65-70%. I mean, it was their first game. What's going on?
So I apologize real quick. Hilton Honors internet is not doing real well over here right now, so we missed just about all of that. So
all of what? The whole podcast?
No, not that whole part, but
it's gone. It's gone.
Whatever Taco was talking about, I did not hear a word of that.
Oh, he was talking about the attendance at Houston. It's a joke.
Oh, what the fuck's going on with that?
Dude,
they don't care.
They don't care.
Okay.
They don't care.
Just making sure. But like,
especially when they're getting their butts whipped every game.
I mean, the Alito Bearcats.
Apparently, the one I bet on.
The Alito Bearcats draw better than that.
Dude, I know.
Damn it, man.
I know.
This is fucking neat.
I know that they had to pick them because they're Houston and all this blah blah blah. But even ignoring UCF's geography, or accounting for that, actually, Houston feels like a weird choice of a team to pick.
I mean, yeah, I don't think it was a very popular pick.
Okay, I have no idea what anybody's. They're going to the Big 12, right?
Well, they're in there now.
Okay.
Yeah, we're.
Whoa.
Planning on the eventual
technical difficulties.
Leaving of certain teams. I'm like,
oh yeah.
So Clemson, Duke,
that was
North
inevitable.
Carolina.
It was just a matter
Florida
of
State.
It was just a matter if they could now or if they had to wait till the grant of rights was up.
Okay. Sorry for the technical difficulties, and I don't know.
Did you already talk about the Rangers?
We did talk about the Rangers.
That was the first thing we talked about.
How right
That's
we
fine.
were.
I mean,
how right we were.
Yeah, I mean they're kicking ass. I don't really have much more to add.
I
will say, did you look at prices? Ticket prices?
Are they insane?
Oh God.
All right. So
as low as.
Let's just talk about standing. What would you pay for a standing room ticket?
$25
for standing room only.
ALCS Game 3.
I have
weak little feet.
You
can do both. What would you pay, and what do you think it is?
I'd probably, if I was really interested, I'd pay $75.
Really?
I think it's probably.
I bet it's 68 right now or something like that.
I'm gonna say it's $135.
If you say it's $100, that's crazy.
Hold on. I won't say. I'll just pull it up.
Okay.
Just give me a second.
You know, to share your screen, maybe.
Now, in the meantime, do you guys detest standing room? I'll do standing room all day.
I have no problem with standing room.
Depends.
Sometimes I prefer it. I would rather take standing room and be like on the lower level.
Yeah.
And pay like twice as much to sit, up on the roof.
The best standing room I ever remember doing was the Temple. You and me were there.
You just scored again?
Yeah, 34-24.
God fucking damn it, man.
PAT to come.
Welcome to the Degenerate Another Dumb Podcast episode. Jacob loses all the money.
So actually, it's actually a round robin. I just didn't want to explain what a round robin was. If you don't really.
Thank you. I didn't want to know.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it's not your. So I'm not parlay.
I'm not screwed if one team wins, but I need 3.
Okay.
I think 2 gets me close to break even, but I need 3.
But now think about it. Does anyone care
about what?
I'm just playing. So my favorite.
No, I do.
I know, but no one else cares. Like, just understand the audience. Do the.
That's why.
Do
listen,
the podcast.
That's why I just said it's a parlay, because even y'all know what a parlay is.
We don't care if you win or lose.
I do. Fucking West Virginia, fucking bums, man.
Yeah, they are. They ain't beating OU, bro. Sorry.
All right.
I'm calling it.
I'm gonna share my screen.
Well, let me finish my story about my standing room. I currently right now would not do standing room. Maybe.
Well, you'd have to take the wife and 2 daughters.
No, I'm not taking them. But the one time that you and me and you went to opening day and did standing room only.
I was so drunk I don't even remember that being standing room.
It was technically standing room, but we had the best one because it was on. Yeah, it was on the
right
left
under the Dallas Morning News sign.
Yeah, the left field.
Yeah,
I mean that was perfect.
That's where I watched Game 6 of the 2011 ALCS.
It's a good spot, wasn't it?
Same spot.
But now they don't
Wonderful.
have anything close to
No,
that.
but there's still. I did standing room for one of the Dodgers games, and like when the Dodgers played the Rangers, it was pretty nice. All right, so Brad, did you give a price guess?
For this, I said $68. I'm probably way off.
So is that what you would pay, or what you think the cost
for
is?
me right now, it'd be like $35. But
yeah, student loans are hitting hard. So I'm out. But I'm gonna reveal, and y'all can read the prices.
Oh, there we go. Ooh, nice reveal. Shit.
I mean,
what the fuck? The standing room only right now is at $182, $185,
and that's the cheapest one.
And those are cheap standing room only.
Yeah, there's a bidding war going on. Everybody's trying to.
Is there an
do
upwards?
$1 less?
What is the highest standing room only?
Highest standing room?
That's 200. Hold on, no. Go to like
259.
259 for standing.
I'm sure there's even more.
Fuck
if I keep scrolling.
that. No. 259 is as much as I would want to pay for a seat.
Plus all the fees.
I wouldn't pay that for a seat. No, I think I have it with
259 is probably my max, but it's got to be.
Make sure I have it with fees.
You're on game. Is that game 1?
Show prices with fees. Okay.
Yeah, why would anybody want to see it without fees? Like, I'll choose not to pay the fee. I'd rather do the other price.
Can I decline the fees? I would like to. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's wild.
So this is for one ticket, right?
You know, they're pricing out the everyman, I think.
You want to sit on the lower level? I mean, you're looking at $600, $700, $500,
$1,000 behind the third base.
Yeah, let's see what
dugout.
the most expensive ticket is. No, sort the other way.
Hey, the people selling those seats should realize, hey, these are the first Rangers games that the majority of the area can actually see on TV.
You know,
so
I really
so
think
here
they
you
would
have
charge a little less.
4,000.
Section 11, row 3. It's an okay deal. $4,700.
It says okay deal.
It's an
This
okay
one
deal.
says
You have
premium
food.
price.
Well, this is the all you can eat, all you can drink. So,
Oh, they still got that up there?
I think you.
oh
get,
yeah, I just did it. I went to one of those games
For 4,700, I should be able to
No,
like
it was
bang.
free. I went for free.
I should be able to bang Jonah Heim's wife or something like that for that amount of money. So
Well, let's find out
how much that
who
is.
the lucky lady is.
Do you know who Jonah Hill? Jonah Heim's
How to
wife.
spell Jonah Heim.
Man,
How do you think Jonah Heim is feeling about the situation in Israel?
Yeah,
Jonah
I was
Heim.
about to say this is very anti-Semitic of Jacob for not being able to.
Mackenzie Heim. Okay, let's see.
Go to
Here you go, Brad.
pictures.
Okay,
Dude, she's a
Brad.
she's a dime, bro.
For you, Brad.
What?
She's hot.
Yeah, I told you. She's definitely.
Did you already know that, or did you just? Pick a
Oh
random
yeah, I
player?
definitely knew that.
Okay.
And
I
that's
was like, let's see if this backfires. Brad's out $5,000. For
She's a
what?
fucking mongrel. No, dude, Jonah Heim pulled a hot ass chick.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, she's hot.
It looks like Brooks Koepka's wife, kind of.
Well, yeah, golly. Poor Brooks is gonna lose out on that one. I think maybe he's been with her for a little while. She looks like a good girl, but she's so smoking hot. On the podcast next week, Jonah Heim. Jonah Heim to talk the Israel-Palestinian conflict.
Are you going to do that?
Yeah, there you go.
Did I get the call? All right,
Yeah.
we're back. We back. We making money.
They got it.
All right,
we got two outs.
Who's winning the war?
Who's winning the war? I would tell you right
or
now.
like who's gonna win?
Yeah, can I live bet it?
I can.
I've got my parlay. I've got Russia pulling it out, then I've got Israel.
But I'll die before I see the payout.
Boy, I can tell you right now, Palestinians, dogs, straight dogs, right now.
I want to see what the tickets are in Houston.
Can we? One thing I do want to talk about is because I think someone posted up on the chat the other day or yet today about Baltimore. It was funny. Dustin posted it, and the Ravens posted a thing about We stand with Israel, the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, I've seen a couple teams do that and stuff.
And there's somebody on the below goes, I pray. Oh, no, it says something about this. And was there praying in here? I don't know what it says. Oh, yeah. We pray for an end to the killing and for lasting peace. And this guy goes, I pray that y'all blank catch the ball Sunday morning.
Yeah. When you're a sports team, you know that's coming.
Oh, Jacob's got us live watching the fucking Stars game. Thank you, Jacob.
Well, better than looking at y'all's mugs.
I like
Stars
it.
are winning the Stanley Cup this year. I'm calling it.
Oh, we are? Okay.
There's I mean, I don't hate that, but there's a lot of good teams, man.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty tough. I totally forgot. I guess I must have blanked out at the end of the season last year. But I was like, oh, yeah, the fucking Vegas Knights won the Stanley Cup last year. I totally...
When Jamie Benn got kicked out of Game 6, I stopped watching hockey.
So. Yeah, exactly. I literally...
I didn't even watch that game.
I didn't even know.
I got the time wrong. I thought I still had 30 minutes till puck drop, and I was like, "Oh shit, it's on right now!" So I put it on the radio on my way home. Didn't even watch a second of the game when I got home. I was
I stopped. I can't remember. I don't think I watched the last two games. Because when the Stars won that one, I was like, "Yeah, all right, let's go." Maybe
I watched it half-heartedly.
I was like, maybe they can do it. And then the next game when they immediately got scored on twice in the next 4 minutes, I was like, yeah, I'm out. I'm not putting myself through this.
I'm not gonna lie, Jacob, I think we had the same energy we had when discussing that series than we did with the Texas Rangers Baltimore. You were like, no way the Stars are losing to a bunch of nobodies that I can't pick out of a lineup.
Are you talking about the Golden Knights?
Yeah, the Golden Knights.
Oh, they were very good, man.
Oh, I know
they were no Orioles.
I know they're not an Orioles, but we kind of had that similar.
That would have been
energy.
the Kraken for me.
Okay, maybe the Kraken. Yeah, that's true.
I was like, I don't know anybody on this roster. We are not losing this series.
Yeah, we cannot lose. So we were right about that one. Let's go back in the vault. I think we were right about the Kraken or the Kraken, and I think we were.
I thought we could beat the Wild, and really though, I mean, we lost the first 2 games in overtime.
Yeah.
So.
Make sure your wife's not doing anything inappropriate back there. No, she just came in wondering what the hell I was doing
watching
inside
hockey.
now. And I was like, my car battery
watching
died.
hockey with my bros.
Ray's been wanting to do a road game like this watch along.
Okay.
But I'm like, how are we gonna pull that off? Are we just gonna be watching the game on TV? But I didn't even think about this, like sharing your screen.
It's a thought, I guess, but I don't know if anybody. I would say instead of doing this, you do like a what was that thing that TC and Jake
attempt.
TC and Jake used to do? Whatever that thing was, they do that in the Cowboy game. And they would just broadcast live.
Yo, did they false start on a?
But you don't have to. You don't have to put that up.
They have enough like followers where even if only 5% of them tune in to do that, it's still a good number.
Right.
We only have enough to where we'd have to put something interesting on to entice people.
Okay.
Delay a game on a 2-point conversion.
God damn it.
That's pretty impressive. Okay, so let's move on to the rest of the things that I have on my. If y'all want to talk about Palestine, Israel,
let's start back at Bible times and let's just give everybody let's just speed everybody up on what's going on.
Far back. So back there was a people. They were called.
No fucking way.
What?
We back. We are so back.
We have way too many We have way too many sports content to have.
Well,
to do
you're the one that wanted to do this during like sports extravaganza.
This is true. Well, how about I'll just cut the end of this podcast and we'll do a separate podcast at the end. That'll be like, okay.
Well, you're gonna tease the Hamas war.
Yeah, let's get on with it.
So
we'll shut up about sports for a minute.
No. We'll keep it up. I mean, this is what the people want. So,
what, to hear me sweat my bets? I thought you said nobody wanted that.
Also, the funnier tweet was no, was it I can't remember if it's ever for tweets or inside the chat I had where the Dallas Mavericks said we stand with Israel, and someone was like, did they already retire the Israel's?
I want to say that was Jay.
I think it was Jay. Yeah, they already retired.
Dude, that doesn't get talked about enough.
What bums the Mavs are.
No, you don't know where that comes from?
What do you mean?
Yeah, did they retire
Kobe.
After the Rock took down Kobe?
Yeah, Kobe. I know what I'm not saying I don't know that. Yeah.
Cuban rushed to retire the number, thinking everybody was going to do it, and he wanted to be first.
And no one did it.
No one fucking did it. It's the
Did he
dumbest shit.
Do you think like he secretly has like put down the jersey and was like, we're not really retiring?
No, it's still up there.
God. Did they
I
actually
point
have
it
like
out every time I go in there.
They have like a ceremony. You know how like when you go into the Miami Heat's arena, American Airlines arena, and they have a jersey of Michael Jordan and Dan Marino.
Oh yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, well, Michael Jordan was so good, we retired his jersey, and Dan Marino. Known from Ace Ventura.
Now, what do you think the Mavericks and Mark Cuban's stance on the Israel-Hamas war
okay,
is?
all right. Taco, we're not going to do this, okay? We're not going to do this. Mr. Leibowitz, I believe, has a thought or two.
We've got a standing interest.
Yeah. I will say, though, it is funny that Ben Shapiro has gone full feelings don't care about your facts type guy now.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing to have seen out of all this is how many people drop their mask and just go blast them now, obliterate them off the face of the earth.
Let's turn it into a parking lot. Yeah, it definitely reminds me that I'm not as right.
All the Palestinians like, hey, this doesn't remind you of something somewhere, sometime about why your country exists.
I want to ask a question.
Go ahead.
I want to do it under the promise I don't get fired from my job. Because it's just out of ignorance.
No, and I think there's a lot of those type of things where you go like, can I just ask one simple question?
So the narrative is, I mean, I think first of all, there's a lot of people saying like, without picking a side, I don't want people to die. And I think that's a pretty reasonable position.
That's a fair point.
If you don't, especially if you have zero understanding of what the conflict's about. So I'll just go ahead and establish for my HR department that is my stance. I don't like war, period.
War sucks ass. But we're done with it.
But for the people, it seems like if you are picking a side, nobody's picking Palestine.
No.
Everybody's picking Israel, right?
No.
Now, does it make me a sexist or whatever the word
Palestine
is?
Cover the spread.
They're having
I look at
they started out the gate. They started out the gate pretty hot, but now I believe Israel was going to rebound quite good.
Yeah, they were heavy favorites to start, but over time, and that map of Palestinian-owned land shrinks and shrinks and shrinks and shrinks, and it's like dwindled down to nothing. And Israel now owns like 90% of the territory,
dude.
And are they fighting for the last 10%?
Hold on.
What makes Palestine the bad guys here if their entire country is evaporating?
That's where this conversation is going to end, because I'm telling you, I do not want to get into that, because the whole thing
you
is
put it on the run sheet.
Do what?
You put it on the run sheet.
I did put it on the run sheet, but like, no, it is a great question, and it's very complex. Like, it's not an easy thing of just.
And Jacob, I won't give you.
Taco disagrees. Taco has the answer.
Here's the thing. I won't give you an answer. I'm just going to say, isn't it funny how someone like you who doesn't know asks that question, and the response you will get most of the time is,
"I'm fired."
Does Israel not have a right to defend itself?
To exist.
That's not what I was asking.
To exist is usually the question.
Yeah, that's not what I was asking.
Do they have a right to 100% of the area?
Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah.
They immediately shift those goalposts.
No, I get that, and again, it's a.
All right, let me ask the question a different way.
Well, what I'm trying to say though, at the end of it, where usually, like if a mass shooting happens, we're usually the level-headed dudes that are just like, listen, let's get all the facts here. Whereas one of these things happens, it goes, let's turn Palestine into a fucking, parking lot and all this other stuff. It's like, whoa, I think we need to take a chill pill real quick and just calm down a bit. All
right. Let me just say my question. I'm not exactly looking for a scholarly answer. It's just more, that's why I'm confused about why, if you're going to pick a side, Israel's the popular one to pick.
I would say, well, I don't know that that's an actual slam dunk that it's the most popular, because
Mia Khalifa, what's her nationality?
Whatever. I don't know where she's from.
I think it might actually be Palestinian. I'm not sure, but she got fired for supporting Palestine.
Well, yeah.
Jacob, I got a question to ask you. What ethnic groups run the porn industry?
Yeah. I get all that.
Hey,
just saying,
Taco, I will kick you right off of this. All right. I told you if you're going to come on this podcast, you had to be as good as you can.
But he's
they admit
right.
it. They admit it.
I know. I'm just messing with you. I'm trying to find Khalifa. I don't want to see supports Palestine. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm not searching that name on my work computer.
Well, I was trying to see where.
Don't search it on your home one either.
I just want to know like her background. I think she's from like friggin' Miami or something.
No, well, I mean,
Lebanon.
Okay,
I said
Lebanon.
it in my head. I was like, I bet she's Lebanese.
I always forget about Lebanon. Oh shit! What a save!
But the whole thing of it though is, okay, I know some dudes that are like what am I trying to say? Real big anti-war people, and they for sure have always been like, okay, the aggression that has gone on to the Palestinians is obviously like crazy and like it's aggressive, and God, sorry, I was just thinking about Ben Shapiro and what he said earlier today, but regardless. And when this type of thing happened with this terrorist attack with the freaking hang gliders and all that, whatever the fuck they had, it was actually kind of not gonna lie, kind of incredible. But regardless, it's awful. Like innocent people died. Like that's a bad thing. We can objectively be like, that was pretty shitty, Palestine, and now guess what's gonna happen after you did that? You're gonna get fucked up now by Israel. All they were it's kind of a fuck around, find out kind of thing. Like you knew this type of shit was gonna happen, you know? But now the whole thing turns around. It's like, and these aren't politicians I particularly like or whatever. You know, they're going through their, what's her name? Rashida Tlaib, I think, and they were like, Rashida, can you tell us about how you feel about babies being beheaded in Israel? And you're just like, whoa. Like, you know what? Not a fan. I'm going to say that.
Turns out that turned out to be complete.
Yeah,
too.
They did turn out that was probably not right.
Big win for hey, maybe let's wait a minute to verify this crap.
No, but that's what's kind of funny about it is the dudes who are, you know, again, we are usually the guys who are like after a shooting, you know, like Uvalde happens and we're like, I think we should wait a little bit here. Like, what's the fuck is going on? And, you know, they're usually like that. But after, oh my God, this shit happens, we need to. And I was listening to Shapiro it was like a clip. I wasn't watching like a whole thing. But, you know, he's like, we need to take Hamas off the map type thing. And it's like, I really think he wanted to say like Palestine, like in his mind. He's like, I want to like all these people. I want to get rid of them.
To answer your question, Jacob, it's hard not to, for lack of a better word, root for the little guy when you see what is happening to them.
Yeah.
But it's a lot simpler and also dumber than that.
Oh man, you didn't miss it.
It's, do you dislike Muslims or do you dislike Zionists? And they want it to be boiled down to that specific thing alone.
Yeah, that's why I just stay out of it. I'm
Yep.
just curious.
We're
about...
team do not care, doesn't matter to us, just like we don't care about Ukraine. So
they don't want there to be any room for well, maybe
nuanced conversations are not allowed on here, and that's on this subject.
If you guys can give me some hot takes, I can go to my Instagram story and post them there, just like everybody else is doing right now.
I will say I follow some in kind of like the Mia Khalifa thing. You know, number one, called them freedom fighters, which these people were most likely terrorists who did this type of shit. It's fucked up. And I was following some people who are, I call them war journalists or whatever. And there's one where this person posted of like an artistic view of like a hang glider, and it's something about free Palestine or something like that. And I was like, holy shit. Like that's a little hardcore. So it's just like anything else with like these quote unquote Nazis and all that other stuff. It's like,
here, I can give you a hot take, Jacob, for your Instagram reel.
I don't know.
And Brad, I think you'll actually love this one.
Okay.
Don't steal it, Brad. This is my hot take.
Okay.
If Israel wants to be a big boy country, and if their ultimate goal is to turn the West Bank and the Gaza Strip into a hotbed of pristine Israeli beaches and apartments,
go on.
They should be able to do that, but you got to do it on your own. We're not going to give you any more money to do it.
They should be able to
if you want to be a big boy country
on their own,
you got to do it on your own.
All right, if you want to be big, okay, got it. Send.
Can we stream this on YouTube?
What?
We're gonna stream this.
Stream what? I'm watching hockey.
Create a new event.
Nope. Because if your opinion is it's not really my deal, it's not. I'm not part of it one way or the other. Okay, that's fine. That's probably a very respectable opinion. Okay, we're not going to give you any more money to do it. If you want to defend yourself, you got to do it on your own. We're not holding your hand so you can commit war crimes, but we're also not going to give you any money so you can defend yourself. If you want to lose on your own, you're going to lose on your own. If you want to win, you're going to win on your own too.
Yeah, thank God for sports.
Interesting. Well,
West Virginia's got 1:17 to try to get a field goal.
I'm about to say, let's track that. So, do you want to look? Well, actually, this week in college is fucking pretty shitty. It's not a very good week, I would say.
A few bye weeks going around.
It's bye weeks and a lot
I forgot to do the Matrix because I just don't care about college football right now. There's too much other shit going on.
TCU's out, so he's out. It's so funny.
I mean, that's definitely a factor.
I was listening to your I was listening to your podcast the other day live, which by the way, is funny to hijack your shit and you're like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
I was as my pseudonym Inspector Peck.
Yeah, we've never had a hater before. So.
So great. I was being I was being like a total shithead.
He was like calling me out. He's like, try to be more professional. And I'm like, what is this guy? Got to turn into the Gary Patterson media curtain over here and block all dissenters.
Oh man, it was so great.
Your contract with.
Did y'all hear about Hot Barbecue?
Yeah, what did they say? What did they?
Okay, I got a question. What happened? Yeah.
So
did he get firebombed?
He got his contract with TCU pulled.
I saw that it was because of things he said. Martin said it was things he said about Bryles, but deleted the tweets and like pretty fast anyway.
West Virginia midfield.
What did he say?
Well, I think he'd been warned.
Oh, okay.
Before.
Why does he he tweets it over the actual Heim barbecue, which like just can he do it on his own private account? Does he even have a tweet?
I think he weirdly thought that like it was promotion in a way.
Yeah.
To tweet from his business account. I don't know. It seemed pretty dumb to me, but
they're not in the news.
Yeah.
All I saw was he posted something and he was like, "Thank you for all your, prayers or whatever." And I'm like, "For what? What the hell happened? Did they have a new settlement over there in Israel? What happened? I don't even know what's happening." Like,
I'm Barbecue, new location up, Gaza Strip, 2024.
Heim is, he
Can you
might
imagine
be
the insurance coverage?
He might. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. Well, I don't know. I don't have anything. I was just confused. I didn't understand what happened.
Do you know what he said, Jacob?
No, let's see.
Okay.
That was during the. No, I checked out of that game.
I couldn't find the tweet or anything. Like I don't even know what happened. He just
I
was
checked
like,
out of that game in the third quarter, so I wasn't locked into anything
by the
going
way,
on.
Heim Barbecue, actually pretty good.
Never had it.
It's very good.
It's good.
Well, my thing is,
I always thought it was a kind of a everyone's got a barbecue, everyone's got a podcast, and everybody's got a barbecue shop.
how stupid are you to do that if you're Heim, though?
Well, I mean, he's gotten away with it for years.
You've got a contract with or at least whatever. You've got a
Are they the
handshake deal,
official
whatever it is.
barbecue of TCU?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He supplied the team's post-game meal.
Yeah, what are you doing
I mean,
disparaging?
that's a lot of business.
What
And
are you
they're right
doing
off Berry
disparaging the
Street.
team from your
And-
official account?
The barbecue industry is already suffering.
It is. 'Cause
Oh,
of
yeah.
inflation beef prices.
Brisket is through
Very,
the roof.
very expensive. That's why I paid $20 for a thing of sliced beef, sliced
What?
brisket.
America.
Don't think they're going to get it done.
Sorry.
They hit a big play down to like the 25, and the safety jarred the ball loose.
Notre Dame USC. What do you think about that game?
It's lost some luster since Notre Dame's like exhausted.
Yeah, they're
playing.
like fucking. We played everybody so fucking. Yeah.
But the thing is,
That
I don't know how good you.
USC is not good.
Well, we're gonna find out.
Well,
Grinch.
They're 3.5 favorites in this. Notre Dame.
I think Washington, Oregon is one I got.
Yeah,
my eye
that'll
on.
be a better game.
Yes, yeah. The
Caleb Williams
no,
wouldn't have won the
not that one.
Heisman if Grinch was good at his job, and Caleb Williams didn't have
Washington
to
is
run
a-
1,000 yards a game.
Washington is a 3-point favorite.
Yeah, dude, they got Penix.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're really good.
Whoa. I didn't know they were
I mean,
that good.
this game could set someone up to go to the playoff, and the winning quarterback could be set up to win the Heisman.
Absolutely. But if they're, I mean, Oregon's always, I was hearing about, Cowboys are always like, you have so many people betting for the Cowboys to win, so they kind of fuck up the odds a little.
Sure.
They fuck
Yeah.
the point spread. But, I feel like the Oregon does that as well.
Jacob, turn around.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, we just hit a bomb, baby. Love my Mountaineers.
Okay.
Holy shit! What a save! Oh no, the Blues just scored.
What the fuck? Our heads
Is
are,
that- is
our
that a
pets' heads
replay?
are falling off over here.
Wait, tell me that was a replay. That was a replay.
That was a replay. Okay. Everybody
All right.
relax.
Sorry, I just got a little excited there.
Oh, Dana, what are you going to do? Your former team. Oh, flag. Oh, unsportsmanlike on the defense.
Yeah, they already rolled it a touchdown.
Well, whatever it
Shit,
is,
yeah.
Heim
Now
Barbie.
tell me my Braves have come back.
No, it's still 1-3.
God damn it. All right, well, I
Um,
just need the Stars to score, and I think I'm going to be profitable for the night.
Well, I guess I would have said Miami, North Carolina would have been good, but I bet I would take the points for Miami on that one.
Did you see their meltdown?
Yeah, that was fucking unreal.
Golly.
I texted Bradley
They
Sellers.
deserved it.
I texted Bradley Sellers. It was like 10:30.
Do you ever?
Can I fucking
actually
talk?
Look close to that final game.
Can I fucking talk?
That fumble?
Idiot.
No.
God damn it! It's my fucking podcast, and I get talked over. God damn it! Sorry, Taco.
Brad, watch this play. You see my TV?
No, I'm not watching.
So if you go back and watch that Miami fumble, that guy's knee is down before he fumbles the ball.
Yeah, I
Really?
don't care. Fuck Miami.
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
Do you
But-
remember a couple of years ago when Miami did the same thing to Duke?
Yeah, they brought that up.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they did. They brought it up that same thing happened.
Okay. Well, then there you go. Yeah, Miami deserved it.
No, but it was kind of shocking because Georgia Tech has been playing such dog shit the last few weeks. What are they like 2-8 I don't know what exactly they were. They were obviously unranked, and they've been playing pretty bad. And I texted my buddy who played for Georgia Tech, Bradley Sellers. I was like, "Did you watch that?" And yeah, he was like, "No, I fell asleep. Like, I did not fucking watch that game." I was like, "All right, well, I don't know."
I think Dana looks like a very sad man. They may not have to fire him. He may just say, "I quit."
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done coaching.
Like, he didn't look mad. He just looked defeated.
Who's Dana?
Dana Holgerson,
The Houston coach.
Oh, what did he? Former UT guy?
No, well, maybe
former West Virginia guy.
West Virginia. Well, he might have been an assistant in Texas for all I know.
Damn.
But he was at West Virginia forever.
He was at Tech for a bit, then Houston, then Oklahoma State, then West Virginia, and then back at Houston.
Holgerson?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh,
Holger,
that fucking guy! I remember him from West Virginia. Oh, he's a miserable fuck.
Dude, I don't want this shit to go to overtime.
I think Gundy's gone after this year.
No, the buyout is like $30 million.
Oh, is it?
Who's Gundy?
Yeah. And it doesn't go down year to year.
There's no. Oh.
Like I don't know. Okay, don't quote me on that, but I did hear something like his contract renews every year, which tells me his buyout doesn't decrease.
And Atlanta is doing worse. Got a wild pitch.
That's fine as long as the Stars win.
Okay. Sorry, let's go on to something else.
If there is anything else.
Yeah.
We got a minute 37 left here at Reunion Arena.
I guess we'll go a full 2 hours now. If we've gone past an hour and a half, now it's like just go 2. So
I would
the Stars
say
have hit the post like 10 times.
I would say I've got to go to bed for work, but I'm going to use that.
Your car's dead? Your car's dead thing?
Yeah.
Jacob, you missed it early in the podcast. He started out in his car, and then his car died. His battery died.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. He's a bum.
Yeah.
Oh my word, Jacob.
You're serious? There's no fucking way that just happened.
What just happened? Explain what happened. I'm not watching that game.
Houston just won on a Hail Mary.
Are you shitting me?
No, they really did.
Oh my God.
Well, edit out everything we just said about Dana.
He's coming back.
He's the happiest man in the world now. Fuck me. God damn it. Fuck betting.
Fuck gambling.
Can't wait to do it again tomorrow.
Okay. What's on for tomorrow?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Friday, I usually don't really watch sports at all, so.
Okay.
That would be game. Well, no, there's not gonna be a game 5.
Was like
baseball.
I was gonna go to the Alito game, but I guess I'm going to just hang out with my daughter.
Are you back home?
Yeah, I'm coming back home.
Jacob, watch the replay of this touchdown. It's so goofy.
I was like, can you pull that up?
I tried earlier, but FS1 has such a shitty website.
Oh,
Here, there you go. Turn around.
Is FS1? God dang it, I don't know if FS1. I'm sorry, this is a bad podcast right now, guys. I apologize. We're a little.
It's not my fault you wanted to do it during like 7 sports games.
When's the best day to do this? There's not a good day.
Well, usually Thursday, but
it is Thursday.
Sports started.
Sports. If the Rangers were on, I don't think I would have done this. But
no, there's no chance.
Yeah, but hey,
I can't fucking believe I just lost on a Hail Mary. After I just won on a Hail Mary.
That's pretty hilarious. Not gonna lie. Okay, let me go.
That was the last fucking play of the game.
Are y'all on Instagram very much? I was going to talk about how.
No, never.
No, don't even have one.
God damn. All right. Well, whatever the Reels is. Y'all have like a thing that y'all do like a Reels or TikTok like?
No.
Okay. Just me, huh?
YouTube Shorts, dabbling in that a little bit.
YouTube has. Oh, yeah, but they're not as good.
Yeah, but more people watch YouTube.
Well, I watch YouTube a lot, but I just don't like their shorts.
I'm not doing the shorts if I'm watching YouTube.
Sometimes I like them because I don't have the attention span for hour 47-minute
Yeah,
video.
I like a good 40-second video or something.
Plus,
like
you
that.
see random shit on there. Like I'll watch like welders giving tips. I'm like, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I got into an algorithm.
What is he
it gave
yelling
me.
about? I want to know.
It gave me like baseball, like pitchers just pitching baseball, and you just hear that smack of the glove. I'm like, dude, nice.
Oh yeah, where they're like in the batting cage with the radar gun.
Yeah, I'm like, nice, and I'm like, why am I just watching dudes pitch?
All right, Bucci overtime challenge.
Are we already
Pick a goal
overtime?
scorer.
Oh, we are in
Yeah.
overtime.
All right, I got Duchesne, and
Oh, I forgot he's on this team.
yeah, I bet him as an anytime goal scorer tonight. So
Robertson, and I do not know who's on the fucking St.
I don't
Louis
either.
Blues.
Fuck the Blue. All right, just pick a Stars goal scorer.
Steve Ott, is he on this team?
No, he's not. He's in the front office.
Hall.
I don't know. I don't even know if Duchesne's gonna play in overtime, so I'll pick a real. Like, give me Sagan. I'll take Sagan.
What's that guy? Robertson? No, Duchesne's fucking on. You should just kept
Oh, he
him.
is. Okay, I'll stick with Duchesne.
Okay,
then.
go stick with Duchesne.
Already started too late.
No, he had it before it. I'll allow it.
Yeah, I went back to my original pick.
Okay.
Have y'all ever won the Bucci overtime challenge? I've won it like 6 times.
One, never picked.
I know your
Yeah.
I know your ex-wife won it.
Yeah, I got her to play it, and the first time she won, she got retweeted.
She didn't get anything, right?
Yeah, she got the T-shirt.
Oh my
The old
God.
T-shirt was just something you could make yourself.
Yeah, it was cheap as hell, but you won it.
Did you get that?
I would have taken it.
Did you get that in the divorce?
No, I didn't. I had to settle for the wedding ring.
And not even the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucked, but it technically was her dog, so.
Maybe if you weren't poisoning it.
Yeah.
Withholding medication.
Is it the hip hop awards tonight? What the hell's going on?
No, that's just the Houston crowd.
Shut up, dude. Ludacris is on TV right now. Let's see what this is.
Oh, come on, score. Actually, it doesn't matter. I think I can break even at the star score. I think. We'll see.
Well,
Fucking Houston.
I have Bally Sports on here. I didn't even know that. Oh, they're doing NASCAR though. What the fuck is this bullshit?
Anything else on the run sheet?
No. Well, I was going to talk about Instagram is trying to make me believe in God.
Oh yeah. Well, tell us your story.
Well, no, I don't even know if it's like it's not working, but I am like I got on some algorithm where someone's telling me about how they found God, and I'm like, sounds kind of awesome, I guess. And not that I'm like, I'm no longer the what was I like a really big atheist or whatever, or what was that? Militant,
Agnostic.
a militant atheist at one point.
Where you don't have like F Jesus on your T-shirt.
Yeah, like golly, if you
Got
like
the
God,
rocking the fedora.
if you like God, if you like God, you're dumb. Yeah, I'm definitely more. I think I'm more.
You don't use the term space daddy.
Space. I believe it is spaghetti monster or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I think I not to do a song or anything. I have my own little things with God or whatever, but I'm like, really? And it's kind of funny how it's kind of like whenever the pandemic happened, we didn't have sports, and everyone like lost their minds and got all political. Like I feel like I was okay not having a religion, but like everyone else sucks not having a religion. Does that make sense?
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, like I'm like, I mean, maybe I.
Oh
didn't-
no.
Oh God. But like me.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, hey, Skinnin. Come on.
Okay. This probably is not the right conversation to have during
No, like
overtime.
when they shut it down, you were okay because you never had it, but you were upset that they're like, how can you just cut this off for so many people when this is an important part of their lives? Is that what you're trying to say?
I mean, in a sense of like, whenever I think I was a more hardened atheist, I was a little more. I was like, well, I'm still going to be like a good person and like that's always what I thought. Like, hey, I may not believe in God, but I was like, hey, I'm still going to attempt to be a good person. Where I think some people were like, I'm an atheist and Satan, and they do that Satan thing to like. I think
we do these drugs.
It's a full It's like I'm gonna have sex and do whatever. Da, da, da. I'm just like, well, I think you should probably not do that. And I think also the abortion thing kind of
like you're the good person on both sides.
I don't know.
Like nobody can really be mad at you because you're still moralistic and you're an atheist.
Yeah, but I don't believe it. I don't believe that I'm an atheist anymore.
You make nobody mad.
I know.
Yes, but let me ask you this question. If there is no God, as you say, then where do your morals come from?
Right. Yeah. I don't know. And that's where.
What's it based?
It's based off Christianity. Absolutely. I believe that. A lot of things that I, grew up as.
Social structure.
Yeah.
Based on what?
On
capitalism.
Yeah, I believe just capitalism. No, I dude a lot of this
stuff will
stuff.
Sell you porn and
capitalism
and drugs
and drugs.
Yeah, and booze and everything. So that's a good point there, Taco.
Yeah, OnlyFans is an entrepreneurship.
Yeah, it is, and
totally.
Yeah, you're like, oh yeah, porn's awesome, and it's like. Then you actually look at the industry and goes, this is a pretty exploitative.
Actually, it's pretty awful,
brother. Pretty exploitative industry. That's a pretty bad idea.
This is pretty
I watched
terrible.
a documentary once, and it's not pretty.
You watched a documentary once?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Hot Girl Wanted?
Maybe that one. Yeah.
Well, that girl was actually from Arlington.
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah. That one definitely changed my. I was like,
I turned it off at a certain point.
Oh, really?
It got because
it got a little too real.
No, it went beyond real. It went too disgusting. Because the way they wrote the storyline was basically, oh, I'm doing this and it's my decision, and oh, I got a brand new car and another amazing save by Bennington.
Yeah.
Is that a penalty on St. Louis?
You kidding me?
No, like look at my car. Oh, I can get my hair done every day. Like, I'm taking over
I'm taking over my femininity and this type of shit. And it's like, this guy's just really exploiting you.
Yeah,
and then they're like,
exactly what he wants to do.
Yeah,
like
you've done 10 films. You're now like old trash, so you're gonna have to do old trash movies.
Yeah. Totally.
And I'm sure like the documentary really didn't tell the truth. Because they were having to do shit that was so disgusting I can't even say it. And
no.
I guarantee you, if you like got an objective interview, they say, no, it's bullshit. There's like 5 girls ever have had to do that, and they probably wanted to.
Well, I think there's I think that was. I'm not sure I didn't have that. No. I think before that I was like, yeah, porn's dope, love it. And I'm not saying I'm super, I think I am kind of, I'm not against porn, but I'm like, porn sucks. Like, it's not good.
Porn is like politics. Just, it's out there. I just ignore it. Watch sports.
Yeah. I don't think I ignore it. Unfortunately, I should ignore it more often. But I am on the road a lot, so I'm just saying that.
I'll give the hot opinion. Say it's not good.
It's not.
Or it isn't good.
Trust me, it's kind of like fuck. I need an analogy for it because it's definitely not good. I will definitely
stick with hookers, Brad.
I don't want to cheat on my wife at all ever.
Well,
so
yes, of course.
Where I got that from though? Christianity.
What? Not cheating on your wife?
Christianity.
And lawyers.
Yeah,
in custody.
I still think it's I take a vow, and I respect
True.
it. I respect it still.
Jesus Christ, stars.
Yeah, I know. 4 on 3, can't do this.
Every shot getting, come on, right here. This fucking game. No, they're going to shootout. What you mean? They can still score here. Score. Oh, damn it. Okay, shootout.
Okay, shootout. Okay.
All right.
So, yeah, well, I'm glad we got this Christian talk out. That was fun.
Yeah, go Jesus. I'm gonna make another bourbon before shootout.
Go Jesus. I don't think that would get said tonight. I don't know. Am I making sense, Taco?
Yes.
Do you find yourself have you found closer to God as you've gotten older, or have you always had that?
Well, no, there was. I'm sure
Testify.
I'm sure the Daniel can remember my way back in the early days of Twitter. You can ask him. It was pretty bad. But yeah, especially as I've gotten older, just things you realize. You're like, there's more than just what you see and what you can physically know.
Yeah. And like I don't know, man. It's a very interesting conversation because it's not I've had the total change on it just because of like, I used to have the whole, if you believe in a just, fantasy guy up in the sky type of thing, you're kind of dumb. And now I'm like, no, I mean, there's just so much more out there. I can't even pinpoint a lot of what I have to feel about it.
Isn't quantum physics kind of proving
okay.
God?
So I will preface this with, yes, I go to mass every day, or not every day, but every Sunday.
Whoa.
And on
Whoa,
holy
we
days
got
of
a devout
obligation.
Catholic in this bitch. All right, love it.
And and then you hear all this like quantum mechanics, string theory stuff. It's like, well, we actually live in a simulation, and there is a creator of the universe. It's like these people fucking believe in anything except God. Like you are just convoluting your way into believing God, but doing it in a way that.
There we go. We got one. We got one for Dallas. All right, we got one for Dallas.
All right, y'all want to hear my best hockey call?
God.
No, yeah. All right, we'll take turns. I'll do a hockey call, then y'all can do one. See who.
Okay, you're gonna have to start. I'm gonna record this. Just.
All right, let me see who the shooter is for St. Louis. All right, here comes Shin. Picks it up, cross the blue line, right side, straight in on Ottinger. He scores.
Yeah, well, we're up 1-1.
That was a really quick one. There wasn't a lot of dancing around. He just kind of.
I think you need to do another one.
All right, I'll do another one. Well, they didn't go to the. He was already like skating by the time the camera went back to it, so I didn't really get a chance to set it up.
Okay, ready.
All right, here comes Duchesne. First game is a start. Cross the blue line, left circle. In on what's his name? Shoots, score. I forgot the fucking goal. If I forget the goalie's name, do I get fired?
Let's say if Josh ever did that,
And that guy.
I was doing pretty good until I forgot the goalie.
The old what's his name? That was so funny. Right, Ed.
Okay,
dude, I can't say that dude's name. I can't say that dude's name. And he blocks it. Fucking A. That's a big one. That's a big stop.
Who takes it? Who's gonna be? Hey, do I get a goal? Or I get to win my bet as Duchesne anytime goal scorer?
No.
Sagan looking for the win.
And Sagan, good guy to have up here.
Straight in on Bittinger.
Grr, you bastard! Should have got the rebound.
See, imagine being like a radio only.
Dude, it would be so hard to do. Oh, radio only?
Yeah.
Well, I guess what's the name?
For the blind crew.
Oh, on the ticket? Those what are their what are their names?
Need a save for the win.
Yes! Dallas Stars win!
Dallas
Stars! Dallas Stars!
We want the cup. We want the cup.
I can't wait.
This is a rockin', don't come.
I can't wait for Dallas Stars that song to be canceled because of remarks made by Phil.
You know what's funny? I can't remember.
Confetti. I love it.
I can't remember which of the brothers it is, but on one of their gravestones, it's gotta be whoever. It has to be whoever died recently. No, it can't be. It can't be Dimebag because he died forever ago. It's his brother.
Okay.
He's got a
bassist, right?
Yeah, he's got a golden knife.
Did you say bassist? He's a drummer.
Not Dimebag, dummy.
Not Dimebag.
The brother is the drummer.
Yes.
Dimebag was the guitarist.
Yes.
All right.
Did you say? I thought you said he was the bassist. I was like, that's incorrect.
Not Dimebag. Anyway,
Gotcha.
he's got the Golden Knights logo on his like gravestone.
Did someone put like a sticker on? What the
No,
fuck?
it's like etched in it.
Oh, well, that's rude.
I'm not even kidding.
That dude, no way. Pull that up.
That's defacing a grave.
Jacob, pull that up.
I think it's haunted.
You're gonna play producer today.
Yeah,
Okay.
look up Vinnie Paul. Yeah,
Yeah,
up Vinnie Paul's
fucking
Vinnie Paul's grave.
That's fucking wrong, bro. Now, if there is a God, they should be smited for that one.
God don't work that way. There's a lot of bad info floating about Vinnie Paul's grave. he got ball sacked.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Am I still staring?
Oh shit! I should put this TBS. Someone talk. What's happening?
Well, I'm trying to make sure Taco didn't get ball sacked here.
No, you can see it.
Did you ever?
Yeah, dude. Like, there's the first post I see is it's a hoax.
Oh, really? I want to see picture. Just pull up a picture. You know how to look up images?
Yeah,
No.
the fake image.
Well, I want to see whatever that image. I'll make my own
You can
determination.
see it on the thing. It's not fake.
I'll make a determination of that if it's been doctored. Dun 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 dun. Dun. Dude, that would be so wrong.
Wait, you're saying this happened in 2010?
No, Vinnie Paul only died like 5 or 6 years ago, right?
Oh, Dimebag's grave. Gotcha. I was on the
And
wrong
Dimebag died like 05, 04.
Just Google Vinnie Paul grave. Go to
I
images.
did.
This is a dumb way to end this podcast.
Yeah, dude.
So let's talk about hot air balloons.
You never seen a fake image on a
Why are you not
on the
pulling it
internet?
up on the thing so I could see it?
Because it's clicking.
Let me be the judge. I don't want to. I'm not just going to take your word for it.
Okay, now look below his name. You have to zoom in. On the left.
Dun, dun, dun.
This one?
No, the one that has the actual grave on it. Yeah. On the left grave, zoom in below his name.
Can't just zoom in, dude. It's Google Images.
Well, open the image. You can then do that. Man, why are you being such a boomer right now? What the fuck?
Shut up.
Okay, let's move on. This is dumb.
I'm telling you, there's a Vegas Golden Knights logo on there.
Go down. I think I saw something like that right there. Oh yeah. There is. That's
Where?
not. Go up. Right there. We say Vinnie Paul right there. That's bullshit. That's not a Golden Knights thing. That's V for Vinny.
Yeah, what the fuck? I thought we were talking about
Dude,
vandalism.
fuck you, Taco.
No.
You're a little bitch.
Taco ruined the podcast.
Dude, you now have a ban. You're not on a podcast for like another year.
Oh no, okay. So same schedule then.
So let's do rapid fire. Any other topics you want to talk about? I was going to say hot air balloon, which I said
fuck
I
hot
would
air balloon.
I would never get in a hot air balloon.
Back when I had a dating profile, it's one of the prompts was, "What's your biggest fear?" And I said hot air balloons.
Oh, absolutely.
And I got a lot of good responses.
People concurring, going, yeah.
Dude,
Like,
oh fuck yeah!
I think I like the concept of a hot air balloon.
No,
like,
if I see one in the air, I seriously, my palms sweat. I can't
you get
look
full
at 'em. They make-
anxiety.
yes, huge.
Where's the big hot air balloon festival out here? In Plano? I want to say.
Well, they're doing one where like people from around the world compete in it.
Yeah, I understood about that one. Crash, Jesus. And again, it's all like power lines. It's like there's no way
the slightest gust of wind, and you're in the power lines.
Yeah, and you have no control of anything. And I know probably it's same reason why I kind of don't want to go in a helicopter ever again. Like, I would, if you gave me between
You're
a hot air,
the power lines.
Yeah, good thing. Get right near that train too.
Goodbye. And you're on fire.
Yeah, but like, there's no between a helicopter and a hot air balloon. You're both fucked because again, there's no saving after a helicopter. You're screwed after it. Same with the hot air balloon. There's not a chance.
I'm gonna get smacked by. Dude, the train's about to take this one out.
No way. I was joking. Oh, I didn't even see that. All right, that's on the balloon guy. Ooh, that balloon got folded up. Go look at that at home, folks. That's
Yeah, don't watch that vid.
Hot air balloon V train there. Man, I suck at these notes. I'll like go through the day, like through my week, and I'll just be kind of doing things, and I'll be like, "Hey, this da 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 is it?" And I just have like, like when that thing come up, it actually says on here.
Oh my god!
Good lord.
Yeah, these things are death traps.
Yeah,
tell me you wouldn't go on that.
Fuck no.
You go in a wicker basket, like a wicker. Why does that have to be wicker?
Dude, I was talking about this yesterday. I was telling Tiffany like, no, fuck a hot air balloon. I would never get one of those. She was like, oh.
Is that her?
So is
that her
dream?
You
just wouldn't do anything fun, huh?
She's employed by big hot air balloon.
Literally name
big hot air balloon.
Any other activity, and I'm in, but not this one.
Jacob will do a lot of just crazy things, but I think he draws a line.
Activities guy.
Yeah, he's Mr. Activities. He has drew a line at hot air balloon. Hey, look, Taco, go up, Jacob.
Where?
Right there. Balloon
this
disaster.
The balloon disaster.
This is where it all turns around.
I watched it already.
No, the last podcast me and Taco did, he introduced me to the Balloon Fest of 1986. I never knew about that. How many people died during that?
I don't think anybody died, but like a bunch of animals did.
You want to talk about micro plastics?
Yeah, they didn't think about that. They're like, hey, we can't really control these balloons when they go away. Is millions of pounds of plastic just everywhere okay? Yeah, what's the worst you could do?
Not a big deal. Okay, folks, I'm going to sign off. We're good to go. We've got 2 hours in the bank. Go Rangers. Cowboys. We didn't even talk Cowboys. How about that? Fuck them.
I didn't watch the game.
Yeah. They'll recover, I guess. Maybe.
I do like the idea, though. All right. See you later, guys.
I'm tired of podcasting.
Yep. Have a good one.
Good to have Taco back. Jacob, this 3 weeks in a row, bro. Thanks a lot.
I told you.
Yeah, you're on it, man. All right. Thanks, guys. See ya.
See ya.
Okay. Do I leave now? Is it over? Okay. All right.